You're halfway through your favorite track on the morning commute, and then it starts. A hiss, a crackle, that little burst of static right in the middle of the chorus. Or you're on a call, and the person on the other end says you sound like you're broadcasting from inside a thunderstorm. Your stomach drops because these headphones weren't cheap, and the first thought is always the same. They're broken.
Here's the thing. They're almost certainly not broken. And most of the time, you can fix this in about 2 minutes without spending a penny.
Well, most of the time. There's one version of this problem that genuinely means trouble, and we'll get to how you tell the difference. So why does this happen? Bluetooth sends your music through the air on radio waves, and that signal is fragile. It's squeezing a whole song through a narrow pipe, and anything that disturbs the pipe shows up in your ears as noise. Get this. In a packed train carriage, your headphones aren't fighting your phone. They're fighting everyone else's phone, the train's Wi-Fi, and the signal bleeding out of a dozen other devices, all crammed into the same sliver of airspace. The mistake almost everyone makes is treating every kind of static as the same problem. It isn't.
The type of noise you're hearing tells you exactly what's wrong. A steady hiss, a low hum, a sharp crackle, a robotic stutter. Learn to hear the difference, already done half the work.
Let's start with the crackle because it's the most common. That sharp, intermittent popping, like a vinyl record that's seen better days. That's the sound of your signal dropping out. Bits of the audio are literally not arriving. And the number one reason in 2026 is congestion. Bluetooth runs on the 2.4 gigahertz band, which is the same stretch of radio spectrum used by Wi-Fi, microwaves, baby monitors, and every other Bluetooth device in the room. Now, Bluetooth tries to dodge the traffic using frequency hopping, which means it jumps between tiny channels hundreds of seconds to find a clear one. But in a busy city or a busy office, there sometimes isn't a clear one. So the fixes write themselves. Move your phone closer and keep it on the same side of your body as the headphones, because your own head full of water actually blocks the signal. Disconnect Bluetooth devices you're not using, and if you're at home, jump into your router settings and move your Wi-Fi to the 5 gigahertz band, which clears the lane completely.
Now the hiss. That constant, steady background noise like air escaping, faint electrical hiss every amplifier produces. And on sensitive headphones, you just hear more of it.
Here's the honest part. Some of that hiss is physics, and no fix removes it entirely, but you can shrink it. Turn off any audio enhancements or equalizer effects your phone or laptop is adding, because that processing often amplifies the noise along with the music. On a computer, drop your sample rate down to 48 kilohertz. Higher isn't always more stable. Then there's the robotic, stuttering, glitchy sound. That one's almost always software. Your headphones connect using a profile called A2DP, the high-quality stereo stream, and sometimes they accidentally drop to the call profile instead, which sounds compressed and rough. The fix is brutally simple. Fully unpair the headphones and pair them again from scratch. While you're there, open the Headphones app and check for a firmware update, because manufacturers patch exactly these bugs. And don't overlook the obvious. A low battery on either the headphones or the phone makes the signal unstable and crackly. Charge both before you assume the worst. If you're on Android using a high bandwidth codec like Sony's LDAC at its top setting, try dropping to a lower, steadier setting. The highest quality codec is also the most fragile when the signal's weak. So let's go back to that panic. The fear is always that the headphones themselves are dying, and here's where I want to be completely straight with you, because this is the part nobody explains properly.
A genuinely broken driver, the actual speaker inside the ear cup, is the rarest cause of static there is. In almost every case, the hardware is problem is everything around it. The panic is wrong far more often than it's right.
But there is one pattern that genuinely means hardware trouble. If the distortion is there on every device you connect to, if it's there in a quiet room with nothing else around, and if it gets worse as you turn the volume up or when the bass hits hard, that's not interference. That's a damaged driver, and no amount of repairing will save it. That's the one case where a replacement is the honest answer. The test is simple. Plug the same headphones into 3 different sources. If the static follows the headphones everywhere, it's them. If it only shows up on one device, you found your real culprit, and it was never the headphones at all. So who does this actually matter for? If you're a city commuter, you're living in the worst possible radio environment. Packed trains, dense Wi-Fi, thousands of competing signals, and you'll get the most out of the congestion fixes. If you're a Windows user, your problems are usually software, so the driver updates and the enhancement toggles are your first stop.
And if you're someone who good pair of headphones over a sound you're causing, this video is for you most of all. Run the 3-device test first. You'll save yourself a refund queue and probably a fortune.
For everyone else, the order of attack is always the same. Charge it, move closer, repair, clear the airspace, update the software. Cheap fixes first, hardware panic last. So here's the bottom line. That static in your Bluetooth headphones is almost never the death sentence it sounds like. It's traffic on a crowded airwave, a software hiccup, or a setting you can change in seconds.
Listen to the type of noise, work from the cheapest fix upward, and save the panic for the one case that earns it. 9 times out of 10, you'll fix it for free. If this saved your headphones, here's my question for you. What kind of static were you hearing? The hiss, the crackle, or the robot? Like and subscribe to Headphones Pro Review, and I'll catch you in the next one.